season-wise, not like show-wise. And I just finished The Walking Dead, season 1 through 8. No, 1 through 9. Or yeah, it was 1 through 9. And I don't like 10 and 11. I'm like, I hate, honestly, it might be 9, 10, and 11, but I think it's 10 and 11. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. I think, like, Maggie leaving, Lauren, something, Andrew, like, everybody leaving, and then wanting to come back, it's just, anyways, I'm on the third comic, and these are by Robert Kirkman, God bless him. But this volume, like, they're still at the prison, and, you know, it's getting more deeper into everything, and it's getting darker, and I feel like it's so different from the show, honestly. It's so weird, and I love Daryl. Daryl's my favorite character. I love Reedus. He's so cute, like, and he's not in the comics, like, Daryl's, like, they made him for the show, and right now, like, this, comic was shown, actually, that might be the fourth one that I'm reading, or at the end of 3, she kind of shut up. Anyways, I am gonna spoil the comic for you, because, like, but, I give it a 4 out of 5, obviously. I just feel like I should not be watching the show whilst I'm reading the comics, because it just blurs my everything, and, like, after I've rewatched Walking Dead, like, 4 times, but, like, every time I watch it, Negan just, that entire, like, Carl dying, and, which, major spoilers, sorry, Carl dying the way that he did, because they didn't want to pay the actor adult money. Like, you're gonna tell me he's such a bad A-money character, okay, right? He dies from a walker bite, where he's, like, pushing. Do you know the amount of times he's been in that situation and survived? Like, whoa. They gave him the most crappy death ever, and then turned Rick into, like, I don't, like, it, whatever, like, I can't even talk about it without getting mad, but anyways, so annoying, very annoying, but yeah, it's good, hella stressful. I literally wrote, it's stressful. And the comics really are, like, addicting. I do love the comics very much, you know. Okay. I think I said I gave a 4 out of 5. And I will be putting the pictures, like, you'll see them, here. Alright, the next one is a Frida McFadden book. Everybody knows I love her. And she, like, recently came out with her real name, and I'm just like, girl, no, you're Frida. Love ya. She'll always be Frida. Duh. I read Dear Debbie, which her new one comes out this month, actually. I gave this one a 4 out of 5. Not gonna lie, this one was very interesting. I feel like, I liked, honestly, I think this is, like, one of my, kind of my favorite ones, because I feel like I've never read one where, like, it's a mom, and like, I've read all her books, and I'm really trying to, like, I just like the dynamic of, like, a mom doing everything she can for her family, and, like, her family not judging her for it, or, like, I guess throughout the whole series, like, books they did, but by the end it turned out really well. And I literally finished this in, like, 1 day. like 4 hours. It was fast. It was so good. is how I know I didn't like them. I did not like them together. And you're probably thinking, girl, this is the first book. Okay, yeah, I know the plot though. So I'm over here just like, every time he comes on, I'm like, and this is what happens when you watch this and like read it as a kid and don't remember. Anyways, I gave it a 5 out of 5 though. I think I said that, but I mean, like, I definitely love them. Like, don't get me wrong. And then the last one was the second one, so I guess I could say the same. I really can't say much about these, but like they're at a academy for vampires and humans, and like it's like the night class is humans, or the night class is vampires. And then the day is the humans, and she is like, well, actually, I won't spoil that, but anyways, he's human, and he's a vampire. He's human. No, he's not. Anyways, he becomes a vampire. I guess I could have said that on the, because I read the third one, and I didn't bring it over here. Okay, but the third one's over there, guys. Just know I read the third one, but I read the third one in April. I also gave this a 5 out of 5. The next book, we're going into April now. April. Okay, I actually have this book. Now let me tell you something. This is by my girl, BC Andrews. Love her. I love this woman. Like, if she, I think, you know how those people have those questions that are like, hey, who would you visit? Or who would you meet? Like, because, like, the dead, who would you, her. So this one was actually a very different, and like in today's, you know, America's timing of the world, it's actually about like immigration. And I can read you guys the back, because like that gives out, because this book, I'm not saying crap, like I'm not spoiling it. It is so good. I remember every single thing that happened in this book. I was on the edge of my seat, and you know, her books are really good, but like some of them are just like so, but like I read them anyways because I love her writing and stuff. But like this one, oh my gosh, I was gripped. I was hooked, guys. Okay. After her parents are killed in a truck accident, Delia's life is turned upside down. At 15, she leaves the rural Mexican village where she grew up and embarks on a new life in America. Coming to her wealthy Aunt Isabella's huge estate in Palm Springs, California, should be a dream come true for a simple country girl like Delia. So why does it feel like a nightmare? Honestly, this is such, and it like has a picture of her, this is such a good take on like what it's like to go from one place to another, or like an immigrant moving. Just like if I was to move to like Paris and I didn't know French or whatever, I would be scared crap, like and she was scared, you know. But it's so good, like, and I hated everyone that treated her like shit. I mean, this book made me hate white people, low-key. I was just like, and like, mind you, her family, like her aunt that she goes to live with, is also from Mexico. It's a whole thing, guys. I swear. Like, it just made me hate people who like are mean to other people for the way they look and their race. Like, this is 2026, and honestly, such BS. Like, I don't care who you are or what you do or who you think you are. You're not above anybody else at all. Like, I don't care. Like, being kind and nice is free, people, and helping people is free. Like, this book is so good. I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm actually reading the second one right now. Well, I'm not. I started it, but I'm gonna bring it with me when I go to the beach because I go on vacation in a day. But yeah, this was so good, guys. It just made me. It just, like, I suggest this. Like 10 out of, like, hardcore suggest this. it's just like a big book. I forget what it's called, but it was so good. I finished it in like an hour. Because I don't think I've ever read a book where like you get to pick your ending, and I loved it. And like that's all I can say, because without spoiling it. But the ending was hilarious. I loved it, and she really like she's very witty. And then the third one, like I said, is The Vampire Knight, Volume 3, not 1, not 2, 3. And same, this book is actually a little bit more emotional because it goes into like their past, and like Zero, I literally wrote Zero continues to be the most